Hello everyone, welcome to PSIR with Syed sir. Today we'll be talking about an important article published in the newspaper with respect to the topic cash transfers. Now what it is, all of that and how to make a complete model question and answer on it, we'll today discuss it. I have also have the format of it, so in a bit we will discuss about it. But first of all, let us understand what it is talking about. So in the examiner may ask you this question, and at the end the examiner may ask you to comment on it. Okay, so whenever a comment kind of question or word you have seen in the question, so your duty is to say good, bad and give a conclusion, okay, to that particular question. So let us first of all understand the question, then I will tell you how to write the answer, then we will go ahead with the model question and answer that I have written for all of you. Cash transfer are not a panacea, they are merely a quick fix populism for electoral gains. So let us understand it in a very clear manner. Cash transfers are nothing but, here DBT is basically happening. Direct benefit transfers are given in the form of cash to the identified beneficiaries. Right? Okay, so cash transfers are being given to the beneficiaries directly into their account, and government think that it is the only way or a tool, okay, that they can solve the problem. But the article says that cash transfers are not a panacea, means it's not a remedy for all the problems. It's not a solution for various problems in various sectors. You just give a cash transfer and think that okay, this is a solution. It is not right. Cash transfers are generally have a negative connotation. Why? Because it is considered by the many of the experts that it is a quick fix populism for electoral gains. Only at the time of electoral gains, this cash transfer promises are made by the governments, incumbent governments that are still ruling, and the opposition also to come to power. So basically, on one side, if you consider as a theory, cash transfer, is it a panacea for all the problems? Obviously, we all don't say that yes, it is not. And other way, if you see that it has been used very heavily by the incumbent and opposition parties in order to get electoral gains. So we have to balance everything. Now what we are going to do is, in the answer, we are going to write a introduction. We will talk about, okay, cash transfer. We will talk about why it has been used. Okay, we will also talk about what are the areas where the cash transfer are basically implemented by the governments. We'll talk about this in the introduction. Then we'll give some examples with regard to cash transfer. This is the second area. Then third area, we'll talk about why cash transfer has been very popular. We will talk about why. Then we'll talk about the advantages, merits, and then we talk about demerits. Then we'll talk about conclusion. All of this nearly about 180 words. Okay, we are going to discuss this one by one. Okay, let us start our model question answer. The format of it I have given you. Okay, now you can see that the idea of cash transfer are as part of large social protection, means to the large masses we are socially protecting them by giving what? By giving them cash transfer. So the idea of cash transfers as part of large social protection scheme is not a new. So if you think that is it a new thing, means absolutely not. It's not a new thing. Has been used for different purposes in different countries. Many other countries also follow this kind of strategy. Cash transfer are done by every other country. In most cases, this was meant to be a safety net for disadvantaged groups, or to encourage better access and utilization of health and educational services. So very important. Again, see, I want to, like in Telangana, we are having educational reimbursement scheme is there. We get into a college and government will directly reimburse that amount. So that is a cash transfer is being done to the college, obviously. But what is happening here? Cash transfer. Like again, for the health purposes also, if government says that every person, every individual in our country every month will get 500 rupees for medical expenses, whoever are below poverty line, 500 rupees is given for the health. So with the help of 500 rupees, the accessibility will increase. Why we are saying accessibility means, suppose I live in a very remote area but I cannot go to the hospital, right? So though I have the mechanism, government has established the mechanism in the form of primary healthcare centers, I cannot access because it is very far from me. But if government gives me 500 rupees, I can just go nearby a private doctor and get the health checkup done and get it treated at the early. So early detection will happen, and obviously early remedy and treatment will be done. I'll be healthy soon, right? So in order to make things very accessible, instead of going and thronging to different places, okay, where the government has established machinery, but a lot of people cannot reach to them, this becomes a very easiest way to reach out to the people and give them that particular benefit of health and education. So it's not just India, but many other countries do follow this kind of cash transfers scheme as a part of social protection to the disadvantaged groups. In India also, one of the oldest national cash transfer scheme is being run in the form of National Social Assistance Program. So we call it as NSAP, National Social Assistance Program. Under it, we are having Indira Gandhi National Old Age Pension Scheme, Indira Gandhi National Widow Pension Scheme, Indira Gandhi disabled scheme is also there, national family benefit scheme is there, etc., so and so forth. All of these are basically government is transferring money to the people, okay, to make their life little bit easy according to their choice. However, the amount is, what amount they are giving, 500 rupees is still debated, but here the disadvantage, all of these are considered as disadvantage. Old age, widow, etc., all of them are considered as disadvantage people are nothing but those people who are unable to have their participation in the decision making, who are unable to have their participation because of some reason in the labor force. They are not able to work, maybe because of lack of skills, maybe because of lack of financial resource, maybe because of lack of government support. These are groups are considered as what? Disadvantaged groups. Okay, so right, so what have we done here? We have done very good introduction here. Okay, we have seen that first part of the introduction, we have said that okay, cash transfer schemes are not new, many countries follow. Yes, India is not bad in this case because many countries does follows. And second one is why it is used in order to encourage better access of health and education to the disadvantaged group. Why? We have answered. Do we have any example? Yes, we are having an example. Clear. So our introduction is apt. Now we can go ahead. Examples for women empowerment, you can see Lalli Behan in Maharashtra. You can see that 2000 rupees around money will be given to every woman. You can see that Devendra Fadnavis or BJP government has promised and already implemented Lalli Behan Maharashtra. Lakpati Didi by central government. In the same way, Crorepati Didi by Telangana government. Direct benefit transfer. So why they are doing, when the elections are there, for the electoral gains they are doing this. Directly we'll transfer cash into your account. How beautiful it is to hear. Obviously I'll go and vote. Sorry. Example for agrarian distress, you might be aware of this fact of Pradhan Mantri Samman Nidhi Yojana. 6,000 will be deposited in the bank account of small and marginal farmers, okay, in 3 installment, 2000, 2000, 2000, as a farmers investment support scheme. So central government is having PM Samman Nidhi Yojana, whereas Telangana government in Telangana recently came to power, has got what? The similar scheme called as what? Raitu Bharosa. Raitu Bharosa. Again, a cash transfer means directly we are depositing money into the account of what? The groups that we want to uplift. So right now we are having this kind of cash transfers schemes are being run. Now, why this tool is popular? Why it is a popular tool? Easy to implement. First of all, what it is? Easy to implement. Obviously, everyone at this point of time in Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, which was launched in the year 2014, lot of people have been given what? Bank accounts are open. So many of us are now, even Thelawalas are using, even Chaiwalas are using, Pani Puri Bandis are using, Panwala is using what? UPI, etc., so and so forth. So if somebody is using UPI, obviously they might having a bank account or not. Yes. So because of universal access to financial services, UPI and many other financial tools, the moment the government gives money, it is being reached to everyone. So it is very, very easy and tangible benefit. tangible benefit for the workers. The moment I get the money in my bank account, no, it is seen. Arey, I got 2000 rupees. So it is tangible. But government establishes a school there. Okay, my children is not going, but I will never know that my children what he is studying or not. Okay, what is the quality of it? I will know only after 15-20 years whether he goes to what, he become an engineer, something like that. Then I will think that okay, government has given the education good, but it is very far away. It is intangible. The health and the quality, etc., we cannot access. Given 2000 rupees is easily okay. So because of the universal access and because of its tangibility, it is easy to implement. Preferred by the beneficiaries. If government says that, so we have opened like 3-4 more universities, so to get more people into PhD, do we really like the idea? We say that this is not going to happen. But government says that any PG person want to take admission in the PhD, we'll give him 2 lakh rupees indirectly. So just show the admission form, just show the fill up form. The moment government says like that, now we'll be more interested. Why? Because we are more interested to get the money and go for the choice of college rather than government establish a university and ask us to take the admission over there. So most of the time it is always a preferred by the beneficiaries. They want things in what? Paisa. No middlemen, obviously, a very important. All the government officers and lower level of middle management whatsoever are gone. Government and the public, direct link is there. No need of requesting any of the middlemen. Sir, मेरा file आगे बढ़ाओ. Sir, मेरा कहाँ तक आ गया? Track करो. It is no such thing is there here. It's just like government is very near to you. अरे कहाँ से आए पैसे? Government से आ गए. Now if you're saying some middleman is there, no. What will happen, right? अरे कहाँ से आ रही यार? वो सुरेश को बोलना पड़ा था. फिर वहाँ पे वो आगे गया. फिर तब हुआ. कौन दिए? MRO साहब दिए. तो यहाँ पे नाम भी change हो जाएगा, right? You might be finding somebody else also. But here government अच्छा करी. Government did well. Government did not do well. Can be easily assessed. Why? Because a direct connection is happening between what? Government and you people. Okay, but it is now considered as moral evil. Though morally it is very good. Okay, let the targeted people should get money in their bank account. It is good, but it is also evil. Why? Because at the time of elections only it has been used. Why it is evil, I will tell you. Now it has become a magic wand. Giving cash benefits is become a like jadoo. You get magic wand that can be used for any problem. For political party, it is a go-to solution for anything from a women empowerment, for agrarian distress to unemployment. Paisa de do bas. Easiest way, go-to solution, so that they can again come to power. This is a magic formula that delivered success that we have already seen in the assembly elections of Maharashtra in October-November. Okay, this cash transfer benefits have literally impacted their electoral process and electoral winning of that particular parties. Okay, so you can understand that morally it is good to give, but it has been used as a political gain. That is the problem. So apart from this too, you also have the section like demerits, etc. For that purpose, please do see in the description. We'll do all the things definitely. I'll train you, I'll mentor you, I'll give you a lot of questions where you can master your answer writing with regard to PSIR. Do join me and be a part of it. I've been teaching this from last 7 to 8 years and has been wrote the mains 2-3 times, and also the state mains also I've written. So make sure that you are with a very credible person, and do join me and score the very high score in your mains examination through PSIR. PSIR is called as like option subject is the soul of your complete marks. So if you get out of 800 is a cutoff. If you are able to get 250 or 300 in this range, it means what, nearly about 30 to 40% of your mains passing marks are coming from optional. That's why options should be dealt with a lot of interest. So be a part of it. The rest part of this particular thing, please write in and share it to me in the comment section. Once you join me, I'll be giving you all the material of PSIR. Along with that, we are practicing all of this in a very good fashion. Take care. Bye-bye.